Hi guys, my name is Olamide. I'm Nigerian. Well, you can call me Lami. That's what my friends call me. I think Lami would do. I'm a digital marketing professional, and I enjoy helping businesses, solve problems. And I'm happy to be, collaborating with TownSq today just to help your business start up, with video marketing. So it's going to be an interactive class, and you can ask questions as we go. So the first questions, I'll be asking you questions, and I'm hoping to get as many answers as possible. So I'd like to know, first of all, why you signed up for this workshop. It could be just a liner, it could be a sentence, and then why is video important to your business? So let's do that in 30 seconds. Do we have a timer? So why did you sign up for this, and why is video important to your business? Do we have responses? Okay. Thank you, Owen. Owen says he wants to use video for online marketing. Amazing. So I'll wait for 2 more responses. Oh, great. Run a tourism business, so video marketing is important. Oh, amazing. Always good to refresh and learn new skills. Fab. Julia, a video can grab. I love that. I mean, did you see a video can grab more attention, eyeballs? Did you see my slides? Okay, so we'll just get into it. Keep the responses coming. So my next slide says, someone responded by saying that videos get more eyeballs, and that is very, very correct. So we're in the digital age now, and I'm going to ask another questions. So how many videos have you watched on your phone today alone? Who can tell me the number of videos you have seen on your phone today? Maybe on TikTok, on video, on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. I know you've seen like a couple of videos today, right? So that's okay. So you've seen a couple of videos today, right? And that's something about today's world, because there's like information overload. Everyone is online, everyone is sharing, and the attention span is so short. So I'm sure as you're here in this workshop, your phone is either buzzing and someone needs your attention, and then you can get carried away. So imagine how many people are in the world, billions of people, and the attention span is so short. And you have a tourism business you want people to know about. You have like a food business you're hoping that your target audience would just pay attention to. So all businesses across the world are seeking the attention of very few people. So there's one solution. That's not the only solution, by the way. That's one of many solutions: video marketing. And that brings me to my next question. Why does video matter? Can anyone tell us why you think video matters? I know you shared some. I got a few responses earlier. Richard says creating engaging videos is great for acquiring customers. About 4 million, it feels like, yeah, you're correct. So why does video matter? There's so many reasons why video matters, like we've previously explained. But I'm going to use data, insights, statistics to share why video matters. In case you are here and you're wondering, why do I really need video? Can I do this? I don't have all the equipment it takes. I don't even know how to set a camera. I don't even have the lights and all that. We'll find out why video matters. So I have categorized this, why video matters, into 4 different categories. And the first is reach and engagement. Like someone said in the comments, you get more eyeballs with videos, And here are some statistics, strictly statistics. This slide is all about statistics. Statistics said that 92.3% of internet users worldwide use video. They watch videos all the time. Videos are shared 12 times more often. Is that correct? If you agree with any of the statistics that I'm reading out, say yes, or share thumbs up in the comments. I like to say, and if you're on video, you can just do thumbs up. And then people retain 95% of a message. Correct? If you agree, yes. If you don't agree, say nay. So we'll see who has it, the yeas or the nays. 84% of people say they have been convinced to buy by watching a video. And I am actually part of this 84%. Did anyone see the Stanley video that went viral on TikTok a few weeks ago? If you did, say yes, I saw it. Say it on the chat. You know, I saw the video, and you know, recently I was thinking about buying gifts for, you know, for a few people. I'm like, I think the Stanley cup, that caught me. That really caught me. And I ordered 2 Stanley cups. So that's what the power of video can do. It can convince. I've never used the Stanley before. I've never heard of the brand Stanley before until then. And that actually convinced me to buy their product. So 50% of internet users watch videos before making a purchasing decision. Yay or nay? Including the video on a landing page can increase conversion rates by 86%. Wow. So that's for conversion and sales. Now let's go to social media impact. 87% of marketers say video has increased traffic to their websites. So I don't need to say why you should use video. This statistics are really important, and they are very, very, you know, easy to understand. 72% of businesses say video has improved brand awareness. So you can use video for sales, for brand awareness, for impact, for, you know, convincing your customers to buy your product. Videos are shared on social media 1,200% more often. That's very correct. And then storytelling advantage. 85% of consumers say they prefer brands that tell stories. So it's not just about making a video or learning how to make a video. It's about using the video to tell a story about your brand, about your product, about the services that you offer. Do you have to be a fantastic writer to do this? No. Do you have to have the best videography studio? No. Do you have to hire the best team in the world? No. Now, let's go to the next one. Stories activate parts of the brain associated with empathy. Video storytelling allows you to connect with your audience. The average daily watch time for online videos is projected to reach 100 minutes. This is 2022 statistics. Now, do I need to say more to tell you why video matters? I don't think I need to do that. So now, how do you get the ideas? You know, sometimes getting ideas can be very, you know, everyone says you need to think outside the box and everything. I was watching a video recently on YouTube, a very funny video, and the video just said, it's something you know about. It said, do you know that you can use a spoon to pick up tea, and you cannot use a fork? And it has millions of views. Can you imagine? So the simplest of ideas can go a long way to bring your brand, to increase your brand awareness. So how do you get ideas? Can anyone tell us in the comments how you think we can get ideas? Oh, it's already there, but okay. How do you get ideas? If you have ever used video or you're planning to use video, how do you get ideas for your videos? I'm trying to look for the charts here. Who can tell us how they get ideas for videos? Okay, I found the charts. Watching other creators, fantastic. That's a very good way to get ideas. So one of the ways to get ideas is brainstorming. You know, as a business owner, okay. Well, someone said make videos to answer. Fantastic. I mean, I think I've got the best audience here. I'm going to give you a round of applause. I'm enjoying how engaging this class is. Thank you all. Make videos to answer questions. Fantastic. Exactly. So I'm going to start with the first point, brainstorming. You know, sometimes you think, oh, you may be a sole business owner, and then you have to think about bills, you have to think about everything, you have to think about satisfying your customers. You have friends that you can jump ideas on to say, oh, what do you think about this? Do you think we can make this video? So you can look at your product and services and ask yourself, there's something we call a value proposition in marketing. What value is this product or services I am offering? What value is it creating for my ideal customer? So for instance, if you have a food business, instead of asking them to come and buy my food or come to our restaurant, come and eat here, is the best restaurant in Caerphilly, is the best restaurant in India, is the best restaurant in Cardiff, you can actually create video content that helps them to choose what to eat for dinner or what to eat for breakfast. You can provide value, you know. So if you have a cleaning business, for instance, you can make videos on how to remove molds in your bathrooms. That's a really useful content. So from watching it, someone could say, you know what, I don't want to go through this stress. Why don't I give this service owner a call? So what have you done? You have educated, you know, thousands of people, and then you're going to help them make a buying decision. So another way you can get generate video ideas is by knowing who your target audience are. So you're wondering, who are my target audience? So please tell me now. I want to see in the chat. Tell me just, you know, what your business is about, the service or product you're offering, and who your target audience are. So who are you selling to? Who do you want to come and buy from you? Can I get 2 answers, please? Okay, this is good. There's some on our Facebook and TikTok. Yeah. So who are they? Are they what I mean about target audience are they CEOs of companies? Are they students? Are they young people, Gen Zs, you know? So who are they? Who ideally are you selling to? Oh, great. A few people buying young horses. Amazing. And also do carriage driving and have a holiday cottage. That's beautiful. So Gaynor understands who his target audience is or are. So as a small business owner, startup and SME owners for TownSq, amazing. Richard, thank you for that. I sell home fragrances and bath products, middle age. Fantastic. I like that everyone here, almost everyone here, understands who their target audience are. So let's take the fragrance example, business for example. Why do people need fragrances? Why do people want their homes to smell nice? So when you sit down and think about these reasons, you already have like 2 to 3 video ideas. So that's how to get it. Where are they? What are they? What do they search for? These are questions that, you know, these are questions that when you sit down to think about, you can get ideas from them. So another way to know what people are searching for is to use tools like Quora. You know, people ask a lot of questions on Quora. So if anyone can go on Quora as you're listening now and search and ask a question relating to your business and let us know what you find out. So there's another platform where you can get what people are asking, you know, what questions people are asking relating to your business. And it's called Answer the Public. I'm going to type that here. So it's like, you know, Google search. But once you know what your customers are asking for, half of your problems are solved. Quora.com. So let's move on while we await someone. So you're wondering, yeah, but I know all of these things. My customers are asking for this, or my potential customers want something related to this. But what kind of videos can I share? What kind of videos can I create? I only have a smartphone. I only use a Samsung S22, or I only use an iPhone 14 or iPhone 15. So there are different kinds of videos you can actually, create. And the first type of video that I've highlighted here is explainer videos. So I'm going to use a business. I'm going to scroll up now and use a business. Okay, so Flora sells home fragrances, bath products for me, and she's looking to sell to middle-aged women with some disposable income who enjoys relaxing and good fragrance. This is fantastic. So what kind of, let's make an example of an explainer video that we can use to help Flora market to our audience. So let's assume that she sells, do I have a scented candle here? I think I do. I have somewhere where I have to go. So she's selling scented candles. She's creating memories around it. She's telling the perfect story. So maybe one of your clients is having, or potential client is having is not having a nice day, and you're explaining, you know what, this scented candle can, help you smile a lot, and this is how to use it. You're explaining how to use the products. Another type of video, I'm going to show us, I have examples of this kind of videos at the end of this slides, my presentation, so you can understand better. Then testimonials, if you have, that's another kind of videos, another type of videos that you can create. And it doesn't take a lot to create this kind of videos. All you need to do is you ask your potential customers, or customers that have had great experiences with your products, and you could ask them, oh, do you mind dropping a feedback or sharing your experience with us? So, hi, my name is Lami. I just bought scented candles from Flora, and it was so perfect. My mood changed, and I'm so excited. I'm always looking forward to going home. So shop with Flora. That's a testimonial. When you post that on LinkedIn or Instagram or wherever your audience are, that alone can help another potential customer make a buying decision. So has anyone ever made a testimonial video that has worked? Let's know in the comments, please. Share. Another way you can promote, another type of video you can use is sharing behind the scenes. So if you sell food, for instance, or you could share, how you prep your meals, how to cut, so many people don't even know how to cut carrots. You could share maybe a carrot shredder machine that you use and how to prep, and that could entice someone to say, you know what, I need to taste this meal. How does it taste? Or if you make shoes, you could show us how you start making your shoes, the processes, how you cut the materials and all that. That's another kind of videos that you can create. And if you sell a product demonstration, there's a particular video I'm going to show you at the end of this video. And then another way is to share live videos. I mean, this is an example of a live video. We're sharing we're teaching, sharing with businesses how to make videos and all that. Another type of video is how-to videos. So like I shared earlier, if you remember, the fact that you're doing a business or running a business in a particular sector doesn't mean that all your content should be sales content. You need to offer value. So if you sell shoes, for instance, a very good video to make is how to, keep your shoe warm during winter, for instance, or how to, Can anyone give me an example of an how-to video that they have watched recently or they're looking to create from what we have said so far. So this class, or this master class, this workshop is an how-to live workshop. We're teaching you how to make video content, or how to use video content to market your business. Amazing, Richard. How to make a certain cocktail. So what's your favorite cocktail, Richard? Do you mind sharing? So they are what we call content pillars. So you can make a screenshot of this if possible, and that can give you an idea of the kind of videos you can create. So there are 4 pillars here. So your videos can be either of these 4. Number 1, your videos can be educational, teaching your audience or your potential customers tips on how to do certain things related to the business that you're offering, or to the products or services you're offering. And those can be tips and how-tos, like I just said. So your content, your video content, can also be entertaining. So you can jump on trends, but be very careful about the kind of trends you jump on. Make sure it's not offending anyone or any group of people. And it could be pop culture. Just earlier we're talking about Afrobeats before we started. So there's a trending Afrobeats video or song. You could go to TikTok to get an idea of how brands, or what people enjoy about that, and you could use the sound. So it could be promotional. It could be, your video could be about sales, it could be about events, it could be anything you want to sell. And it could also be questions. So these are the kind of video content that you can produce at any time to engage, or to engage your customers, or to sell. Now, this is the part where people give up. But I don't have a camera, I don't have a DSLR, but I don't even have enough room to make light in I don't have enough lighting materials. You can start with what you have. And that's where we're going now. So there are different apps. You don't even need apps. The first thing you need to do when creating your video content is the idea. And we already figured out how to generate ideas. You can generate ideas from other people. You can look at your competitors and say, oh, they're doing this, we could do this too. Or you can go on Instagram, go on TikTok, go on YouTube Shorts. There are different ways, and your videos don't have to be long. It can be as short as 10 seconds. They can be as long as 1 minute. I think that should be the highest duration. So what apps can you use? You can simply, you don't have to use any of these apps that I've stated here. You can simply use your phone cameras to do this. These are some of the apps you can use. And editing your, I'm hoping that we'll be able to, if there's a way I can make a live video, we'll see how we can do that. So earlier I talked about different kind of videos that you can make. If you're looking to make an how-to video, for instance, you can use any of this. You can use Animoto. Lumen 5 gives you, it's one of my favorite video production video tool, because I don't have to do so much. So I have an idea. I'm like 5 ways to use WhatsApp for your business, or 5 ways to sell on WhatsApp. I just create my account. It's free. And then I write my short script. Number 1, sign up on WhatsApp. Number 2, do this. Number 3, do that. And I just put it on Lumen 5. I think we still have a few more times. We're going to learn how to use Lumen 5. And then voila, I have my video. And then before I download the video, it's going to ask me, do you want it in portrait? Do you want it in landscape? or do you want it in what social media format do you want your video on? So Biteable is another one. And if you want to make your videos to have cartoon characters, you have Power Tunes, so you don't have to create your cartoon characters all by yourself. You just tell it what to do, and then it goes around and you have your video. Then Loom is for events like this. If you're hosting a master class, or you want to teach people how to ride horses, for instance, or how to buy horses, what to consider when you're buying horses, or you have clients that you want to, you want to close, you have deals you want to close, Loom is go-to. For editing, I think a lot of small businesses struggle with editing their videos. And we have CapCut, we have Filmora Go, you have DaVinci Resolve for mobile, you have all of this. But do you know the simplest one you can use? TikTok. TikTok is one of the best video editing tools for small businesses. And all you need to do is you have created your small bits, your small clips, the 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 15 seconds. You bring them together on TikTok. TikTok will even give you the best filters. They will recommend the trending songs for the location where you are. And voila, you can start editing your videos. Within 10 minutes, you can do that. And if you also use a MacBook, iMovie is another free tool on your, it comes pre-installed on your MacBook. Now, let's assume we have made our videos. So far, I need to, let's engage. Tell me, so far, what kind of videos are you thinking of making now, based on what we have discussed? I need 5 people to tell me the type of videos they're looking to make. So while we're there, okay, Richard says educational how-to videos, fantastic. So while this is going on, I need more. Please share. What kind of videos have you had any ideas so far? Funny animal videos with cartoons. Thanks, Julia. We've done videos of how to fit a carriage harness. Amazing. Testimonial, educational, how-to. Great. Now, you see, so let's assume you see some videos, very nice videos, but they don't have a lot of views. And amusing ones of our stallion. Fantastic. I'm sure those will get really amazing views, for brand awareness. Keep them coming. So now you see some very fantastic videos, and then they don't have the number of views they're supposed to have. Why? Number one, so imagine you make some kind of videos. I don't think that how to make a cocktail video will go well or will perform well on a platform like, who's going to answer? Who's going to, on what platform shouldn't you post and how to make cocktail video? Can I get a response in the comments? So if you post on how to make a cocktail video, on what platform? What platform shouldn't you post on how to make a cocktail video? Facebook, not really. Perfect. LinkedIn. You shouldn't post on how to make a cocktail video on LinkedIn. So as a business owner, as an entrepreneur, you need to be very deliberate in choosing the best platform for your video. So what platforms do your customers or your potential audience, what platforms are they on the most? So for instance, I make video for YouTube. I make videos for YouTube. And then I make certain videos for TikTok. Maybe I'm in the pub with my friends and I'm trying a new cocktail. I could just post a glass of cocktail and then, well, I can't post that kind of video on LinkedIn because there are different audience on that platform. So you need to decide. You don't have to be on all the platforms as a business. You need to decide what is the best platform for my business. So now, based on what we have discussed so far, can we get, what's the best platform for your business? So we have got YouTube, we've got TikTok, we've got Instagram, we've got Facebook, we've got LinkedIn. So if you're looking to use video for brand awareness for your business, which of these platforms would you go for? Brand awareness, amazing. If you're looking to, make a sale or get sponsors, for instance, for your video, for your business using video storytelling, what platform would you post on? LinkedIn, Facebook, yeah, amazing, good. So now that we have agreed on the platform to post on, there's one more thing, and this is very unique. A lot of people don't know that you have to be able to optimize your videos. The title of your video can be the viral point. So you have to be able to give your videos the best titles. So platforms like TikTok don't allow for, you can type as long as possible, but no one is actually going to read them. Unlike YouTube, where people take time to read, where your captions, where your titles, descriptions, tags, hashtags contribute to how well your video performs. Because YouTube is like an SEO website, like a search engine website, just like Google. So when you put a video on, when you use YouTube Shorts, when someone search for something related on Google, YouTube is going to serve them. Because as we all know, YouTube is owned by Google. So you need to be deliberate about your titles, description. It doesn't have to be long if you're posting on other platforms, but if you're posting on YouTube, your descriptions have to be perfect. Tags. So if you're posting about cocktails, for instance, what topics are related to cocktails? If you're posting about horses, you know what horse lovers love. You know all the tags that the horse lovers would search for. If you don't know, you can, make a little research. Aside from horses, what other tags do horse lovers search for? So if you're making food or if you sell fragrances, what hashtags do fragrance lovers search for? Lifestyle, how to, scented candles, fragrances, and all that. So you need to be deliberate. You need to search. Once you're able to, get over the platform to use and optimization, engagement will be the least of the problem, because people are going to like your they are going to like your videos, they are going to post comments, and they are going to share. If you're with me, if you're still with me, say yeah, yay, 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 yay. Now we've talked about SEO, right? And I think we have enough time before we start asking questions. I'm going to play this video to show you an example of an explainer video. And then maybe someone asks me a question about how to go about this, and then we talk about it. Explainer videos. Can I allow? That's an example of how an explainer video can be. You can create them using tools like Luna Tunes or Animoto, or even Lumen 5. Lumen 5 is let me put that on the chat box. I think is the first way you can start with that. You have pre-made videos of ready-made models and all that, and you can create your videos. You can start learning or sharing your videos with Lumen 5, and you can use your own voices. You can voice your videos. If you want to use royalty-free music, there are platforms that you can use to get royalty-free music. There are also platforms you can use to get royalty-free images. I'm going to put those platforms in the chat box right now. And while I do that, if you have any questions for me, I am happy to answer your questions. We've got about 10 minutes to answer the questions. Has anyone got any questions? Sometimes everyone knocks your cameras. Flora, do you mind explaining what you mean by sometimes if everyone knocks your cameras off, it helps?
I think that was just in relation to the Wi-Fi issue. I think it was just
oh, okay. Thank you for that. Having never made a video before, how would you suggest I start? On what platform? Okay. I'd recommend you start today, this evening, if possible. And then the first thing you want to do is, what would you like your video, what message would you like your video to pass? Your video could be 10 seconds. It could be, you know, I watched a video the other day of someone who she brought out a scented candle, and she just taught us in 10 seconds how to turn your scented candles on and off. And that got over like 10,000 views within 2 hours. So selecting the platform is dependent on you. I would say you can create a video for all platform types. And then, for instance, you can start sharing your video maybe on TikTok or on Instagram or on YouTube. So I'd recommend sharing on the 3 platforms. For short form videos, I recommend shooting them in portrait. So portrait is this way, you know, and then landscape is this way. So when you shoot your videos on portrait, you can share across Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. And you know, one of the hacks that I know now is that the shorter your videos, maybe the higher the perform. So you can start today, and you can start to share your videos on either of all the platforms, TikTok, Instagram. Facebook is also good. So I think you said earlier that your customers or your target audience are not necessarily your customers. They're people who may be interested in your, you know, in your products or services or whatever value that you offer. So wherever they are, you could even start sharing on your WhatsApp if you use WhatsApp that much. Okay, so you can start today. So do we have any other questions?
I was going to say to Fiona, if it helps, I made my first TikTok the other day, and I'm definitely not a video person. So I literally just used my phone. I did originally use my AirPods as a microphone, but I wouldn't recommend that because the audio wasn't great. So I went on Amazon and bought like a really cheap £20 microphone. That was really great. But I know a lot of people just use the phone microphone anyway. And yeah, I would just post videos on TikTok. Like, it's really simple, and they've got a really good algorithm push. So yeah, it's great to just make that first video. Reality is the first one is probably going to be rubbish. My first one was over 5 minutes long. The audio was terrible. The lighting wasn't great. So the reality is the first one is going to be really bad. And Mr. Beast, the YouTuber, he always says that your first 100 videos are probably going to be dreadful. But you need to do 100 videos to understand the process of making a video and making a good video. So yeah, like Amy says, I would just get started ASAP and just start firing out some videos.
And who knows, your first video could also be the best video, the first best video you're making. So the goal is to just start with what you have. Just start with what you have. Okay, Emily says, my first TikToks were awful, but eventually I made a TikTok just of my painting process that got a few thousand views. So just start. So remember how do you get ideas? Does anyone remember how to get ideas? If you remember, can you share?
One thing that worked really well for me getting ideas was just questions. So I do a lot around like startup content, and it's just answering things and questions that I had when I started working in the world of startups, and just kind of passing that knowledge back to myself. So yeah, I think about what questions you might have as a buyer, or what you think your customers might have if you're frequently asked the same questions, and just use that as a starting point. And then once you get in the flow of making those things, the ideas tend to come quite easy then.
So I mean, you can get, thank you Richard for sharing that, you can get ideas from anything. I think that my best performing shorts, you know, my videos weren't doing well on TikTok, and I took them to YouTube Shorts, and you know, when I post, I get an average of 1,400 views in a day. Aside that, I also get subscribers. So another thing you don't know about making all those videos, whether you're intentional about them or not, is that they can be a form of passive income in the long run for your business. So when you get enough views, you're able to monetize them, or you're able to earn from people watching your videos, and then businesses will reach out to you to collaborate or to influence. Businesses will reach out to you to influence for them. So one thing I would also say, because we have quite a number of small businesses here, is that small businesses always look to get quick wins, you know, but just like every other thing that that's regarding marketing, it takes consistency. So you want to get results. If you don't get the result in your first 2 videos or first 5 videos, do not, you know, be discouraged. So it's long term. And one thing I tell small businesses or businesses in general is that and that's why I talked about content calendar. When you have like a calendar, when you plan ahead, like, okay, this is the next 3 months, we want to make 10 videos or 18 or 20 videos. You can plan them 1 video per week. No one says you should make videos every day, you know, but consistency pays. So if you're going to be making short videos, now when you leave this workshop, one thing I would advise that you do is go on TikTok, go on YouTube, go on Instagram, and search videos or make searches relating to your business. That's the first place to get an idea. And then look at how they're making the videos. With your phone, you can do anything. I always advise, like I said, to start with what you have. If you don't have a microphone now and you think you can't afford one, start with your voice. And one thing about the editing tools, especially TikTok, is that you can record your voice, you know, separately, and then you can attach it. These processes are so simple, and the thing is, you don't have to get it at once. And if you're not, you know, very comfortable with using your voice, you can use training audios from either of those platforms. And if you can afford to get a microphone today, start with what you have. Do we have any other questions? So before we go, I just wanted to know, does this free editing apps have watermarks, and is it okay to upload on platforms with watermark? Yeah. What's it called now? Lumen 5 has watermarks. Of course, they're free, they'll have watermarks. But there's a trick to using TikTok to edit your videos. When you use TikTok to edit your videos, just before you share, there's a download button. There's a download icon. When you download the video before sharing, it doesn't have the watermark. So when you download before sharing, you can upload, you can then publish on TikTok and then publish on other platforms without watermarks. Some watermarks, I mean, for a small business, if you're using watermarks, CapCut, for instance, they have their watermarks at the end of all their videos, which isn't bad, you know. and you can cut that out before you share, I think. But for a start, you can use your videos with watermark, really, if they're not obstructing the videos or the visuals in any way. So yeah.
Awesome. So we found lots of useful advice in there.
Thank you for inviting me, and thank you all for engaging. It was quite awesome to be here.
Thank you very much, everyone.
Yeah. Bye bye.